Just Desire. The name of that rattletrap streetcar that bangs through the quarter up one narrow street and down another. Haven't you ever been?
Well, hello Virginia Stage Company folks. I'm here backstage at rehearsal for Virginia Stage Company's production of A Streetcar Named Desire with our wonderful director Chris Hanna. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Oh, absolutely. I look forward to it.
Excellent. So I guess we'll start off with kind of one of the big questions that, I've always thought of. Why A Streetcar Named Desire? I know this is the big grand reopening of the Wells, so why A Streetcar Named Desire? And
Well, on my end, I think there are two or three reasons why Streetcar right now. First of all, I think that the occasion of reopening the Wells calls for a solid American masterpiece. And when you think about American culture, really there are two: Death of a Salesman and Streetcar Named Desire. And we did A Salesman a few years ago, so it was Streetcar's turn. I think that Streetcar, and I will be completely honest on this, it is my very favorite American play. And I think there is none better. And I've directed all my sons. I've directed Death of a Salesman, and I still say Streetcar is the best. But it's been hijacked by the film. Kazan's 1951 film, frankly, hijacked the movies that everybody's impressions of Streetcar have been oddly built up, but also reduced by the idea of Marlon Brando, Vivian Leigh, the black and white images. It's so famous, yelling Stella, all of these cliches, that the play has really been lost within that. And I think that finally in 2016, we can get 2017. This has happened during rehearsal, so you have to forgive me. That we're ready to look at the story again, and culture has changed, moved on so much that we're finally able to say, what is this play in its own terms?
Yeah.
And that way it is different from Salesman, which has never had one definitive production that happened, so there's more license with that. So it's been very exciting, this approaching the play as, what if this were just a new play and we were just creating these characters from scratch, which has been very exciting.
excellent. And so what's that been like, working on these characters with this cast? Because these characters are by no means, simple or by any means easy to tackle. So what's it been like working with a cast like this on?
These are tough characters, but I think that everybody in the cast would agree they're having I won't say easy time, but the process has gone very smoothly because these characters are so well written. And lots of times audiences don't realize the lesser the play, the harder it is for the actors, frankly. And Williams has crafted these characters, the dialogue, so beautifully. It's about aspiring to reaching up to what the text is, what the occasion is. And Williams provides the language, the story, the plot to get you there. So I won't say that it's been an easy process, but it's been a wonderful one, as versus working on lesser script where you're always trying to make scenes work that don't kind of work on the page, so therefore there's more muscle work involved.
With the Streetcar Named Desire and with the audiences, we always like to ask that big question of why certain shows, why for our community, why for this area, and so in terms of that question for the audiences that are coming to see Streetcar Named Desire, I guess that's the best way to ask. What is the why? What is it that they will come to see, and what is it that you want them to take away?
Well, I think that it's a wonderful show for our time because it's really a play about survival. It's about characters surviving very difficult circumstances in all kinds of different ways. And I think that in society right now, there are arbitrary conversations about people that are, quote, survivors. But the bottom line is anyone who is alive is a survivor. The fact that everybody after age 2 has been through something, and the fact that they are still alive, that we are still alive, means that we've survived. So there's a terrific array of approaches to life, but everybody on stage has been through something tough, and in my mind, everybody wins. And how that gets there, my interpretation of the script is a little bit different than the classic one. I don't think there are any victimless characters. And we'll see where it goes with that. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, thank thanks so much for taking the time to speak with us. And remember, everybody, our wonderful production of A Streetcar Named Desire is opening with the grand reopening of the Wells on January 20th. And thanks again, Chris, for speaking with us about the show. We're beyond excited to see it.